All right, all right. So welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie, and this is Spotlight 39, coming to you live just like we do pretty much every Monday through Thursday at or around 8 p.m. Sometimes I'm a little slow, that's my bad. But nonetheless, man, make sure you subscribe, hit that, thumbs up. Let's grow this thing, man. Let's get these stories out there. Let's get these student athletes, the recognition that they deserve. More importantly, comment during the show. Show my man some love, and I'm gonna bring it up on the screen, all right? Let's go, Turk fans. Let's find out why he chose Maryland. So, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, and we'll go from there, man. The floor is yours.
I'm Zach Jackson. I'm from Aldi, Virginia, and I'm a 2021 quarterback.
2021 quarterback out of Aldi, Virginia, right? So, for those that don't know where Aldi, Virginia is, man, enlighten us. Where is it near? What type of talent comes out of Aldi, Virginia?
It's right near about 30 minutes from Leesburg, Northern Virginia, Nova. Um, one of the we have a couple Redskins players. Jonathan Allen. He went to Stonebridge High School, 20 minutes down the road.
Okay.
That's probably the big around here. We have Trace McSorley, Briar Woods High School, about 5 minutes from my 5-10 minutes from my house.
Okay.
Backup quarterback, Baltimore Ravens. Yep.
Yeah, so there's some talent coming out of the Aldi, Virginia area, which is
For
super
sure.
cool, man. So let's get into what that talent looks like. Football wise and current, 2021 class, right? So you just wrapped up your spring season here in Virginia, man. So walk me through what that looked like. What went well for you? What was different being COVID? Like, just walk me through what the season was and what it meant to you.
Yeah, the season it was super weird. Just going from we're wrapping up after in the spring we're doing 7-on-7s, and then going into summer we're having workouts. This year we're going in the spring and we're doing Zoom meets with the team. So it was crazy weird. And then going into the summer, we couldn't use any equipment. It was all just running. There was no lifting, no weight room. And then same thing in the fall. Pretty much we got to do a little bit of 7-on-7, but other than that, up until the spring, there was no throwing, no no real anything. So it was just crazy different, something that no one has ever experienced before. So there was a lot of learning as we.
Yeah, man. So once you got to throwing some pads, right? You went out there, it was Friday night lights or heck, there was probably did you guys have Saturday like afternoon games? I was seeing that a lot in the
No,
area too.
yeah, yeah, it was super weird with that too. We had I think 3
Yeah,
Thursday
yeah.
night
I was
games.
gonna say Thursdays and Saturdays were just like random games I was seeing throughout the state. So it was pretty interesting
Yeah,
to see, what it was. But I guess, look, man, just be thankful for the fact that you got to throw in some pads and go out there and play some ball, man. So with this was the last two rod with the boys, right? So
yep,
we we
yes sir.
we get to we get to go and join the new campus, the new squad, right? Which is the University of Maryland, right?
Yes sir.
And let's get into that in what your recruitment looked like. I can look at your Twitter feed and I saw that you had a handful of blessings, and then Maryland came calling and it didn't take long. So I'm curious on what was your breakthrough moment first of all that the first school said, hey, we want you to be a part of what we got, and then walk us through, kind of what led you up to Maryland.
Yeah, well, the first school that ever offered me was Valparaiso, the FCS program. And like when I got that, it was just it a reality hit, and it was like I'm good enough to play Division 1 football. So that was a huge blessing, and I'm so thankful for them for that opportunity. But yeah, when Maryland came, it was just different than everything else. I'm originally from Gaithersburg, Maryland, so
Okay,
um,
makes
yeah,
sense.
born and raised there. My mom, my dad's side, they all live in Maryland, and actually my grandparents as well as my parents went to the University of Maryland. So
Oh, so it's a no-brainer.
yeah, I can't count with my two hands how many of my family members went to the University of Maryland. So when I got that opportunity and that call, it was a huge blessing and something that I had no hesitation, or there wasn't a doubt in my mind that this was a school that I wanted to be at. So
Good
so
deal,
yeah.
man. So with Maryland, is it a PWO? Are you walking on, or is it a full ride?
Yeah, yeah, it's a preferred walk on.
Okay,
They called me up and they told me that they had a spot for me and they love for me to come in and compete. And once I got that opportunity, like I said, it was a no brainer.
for
I've been
sure.
a Terps fan since I was little, and it's a huge blessing and something that I've worked for my whole life really. So yeah, it was definitely just crazy excited. I'm ready to get to work.
So are you, are we looking to play quarterback, at Maryland, or are they, do they have other options or other thoughts for you?
Yes, sir. I'm 100% staying quarterback. I'll be playing quarterback at.
Good deal, man. So, when you got the call from Maryland, man, just kind of walk me through what that phone call looked like. Hopefully you can remember it because that was pretty special. But you might not be able to just because of the adrenaline. But what was that conversation like, man? And what was the emotion going through your mind?
Yeah, it was crazy. I got the call. It was actually about 2 hours before my last game, so it was super special. I got the call and coaches told me that they had a for me and they wanted me to come in and compete, and it just felt like once I told them that it was something I wanted to do, it was just all love from that point, and it felt like I was already a part of the family before I even got there. So it was just super special. And I was actually on the phone, and a couple of my teammates were there, and the love just like from them, like right when I got it, it was just it was so special. I almost broke down in tears just because it was just I've never experienced anything like that before. Like just the love from the coaches, the love from my teammates. It was an amazing feeling.
And that's big, man. So how the game go, man? 2 hours before game time. What was the emotion going through like once you hit the field? Did you ball out? Throw 6, 7 touchdowns, or did you kind of just get lost in the moment and sit back a little bit?
No, actually, we played our as a team. We played our best game of the season,
Nice.
and personally, I did. Well, I ended up throwing 3 touchdowns. I threw for over 200 yards, and we ended up winning 49-6. So yeah, that day it was God was with me on that day. I could like I never had anything happen like that before. So it was just it was so special. The team came together. We all played very well, and it was just an amazing day.
That's huge, man. That's huge. Love hearing it. Love hearing it. So, just on a side note, man, I had one of your teammates or future teammates on last night. Penny Boone, running back out of Maryland. So he shared his story, and then I had a gentleman by the name of Niall out of Maryland who's a tight end commit. So I've had a couple of Maryland Terps on here. So you get a chance, check out their stories, man. It's interesting to see what led to Terps Nation, man. Nonetheless, let's get away from the football aspect, man, because clearly you got a ton of talent. You got Power Five D1 talent, right? They came calling, you accepted. But let's shift gears, man. Let's learn a little bit about who you are outside of being a student athlete. Tell me who you are as a person. First and foremost, you're still a young man. You're becoming you, right? So what do you like to do? What are you involved with? Who are you?
Yes, sir. Well, really outside of football, I'm very laid back. I really don't do much. I'm a family guy. I
I
love
love it.
spending time with my friends. Really like me and my brother just we got done playing Xbox after school. So like I just really enjoy spending time with my family. I will say one of the things though, I'm a crazy Marvel fan. All things
Okay.
Marvel. Yeah.
So when we say Marvel fan, or what are we referring to? Are we a Marvel movie, Marvel comic? Are you a paperback kind of dude? Do you collect
Yeah.
the Funko Pops? Like where's your obsession at, man? Because I got the green screen rocking right now, but normally I got some of my pops over here. But I think I got the DC, I got the Batman collection, man. That was my era.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Marvel movie fan. I love all the movies. It started when I first saw Iron Man 1.
That
I
was
think it was
great.
back in 2000. Like, yeah, it was just those movies are I love they're funny, action packed. Like I love everything Marvel, all the movies. It's awesome.
That's huge, man. Do you get to go to any of the Comic Cons or awesome cons that come through the town, DC, Baltimore? I think they host a
I
couple, right?
I haven't yet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get out to Awesome Con on a side note. It's in DC, man. It'll be my first convention myself. I see what it's about, right? See who's out there. See if I can't grab some signatures. But nonetheless, man, look, I appreciate you taking the time. I wish you nothing but the best. Go to Maryland, show out. Show them why that they gave you the chance, man. Earn your spot. Do what you do. Let's stay in contact, man. Let's run this, back throughout your career. All right.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So look, the floor is yours one last time. Shout out friends, family, teammates, whoever's in your corner, be in your support group, doing what they do, man.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my parents, my family, my friends, coaches, really anyone who's helped me. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I really mean that. The time and the effort that everyone has put into this process, you can't, I can't replace it. It means the world to me, And from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Look, man, that's super real, man. Super, super real. Again, man, I appreciate it. I'm coming right back. I got one more. Tap in. Till next time, I'm Rob Bodie. This is Spotlight 39. I appreciate you. All right.